Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement. This is the second time recording this. My microphone is on the headphones here. I plug the microphone in and I don't put the headphones in, and I do a 10-minute video and go to listen to it and you can't hear it. Getting old, man. Okay, so this video, I'm going to show a new release, talk about it, and show 5 CDs that I picked up from thrift shops and whatever my travels over the last couple of days. This album came out on Friday. Now the funny thing is, I had this on a pre-order on Amazon and meant to cancel it, not because I didn't want it, but we're going away to Florida, and I figured I'm going to be buying a bunch of stuff down there. I'd probably pick it up down there, maybe a bit cheaper or something on their Amazon site and .com. Whatever, but anyway, it came. My wife called me up. So your CD's here, and I'm going, what? I didn't order any CD, and then here it is. So the new release live album, Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros. This is a benefit concert for striking firefighters. Friday, the 15th of November, 2002, Acton Town Hall, London. Now, that date is kind of ominous because December of 2002, Joe passed away. So this is like a month away from his passing. So I'm going to assume that this is his last live performance. But if you're a big Clash Strummer fan and you know different, please let me know. But let's go with that. So got a chance to play this yesterday. It's really good. It's really energetic. Joe's in great spirits. They do a lot of Clash songs. At the time, they were recording this album, which came out posthumously, Streetcore, Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros. My favorite Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros album. And they did a couple songs, Get Down Moses, which is my favorite track on this album, actually. And then they do Coma Girl, which is the opening track on this album. Now, it's obviously these songs are still being refined. Joe introduces Coma Girl going, hey, you know, it's a new song, bear with us, and we'll probably screw it up, and sure enough, there's a false start. Then they kick into it with a lot of confidence and drive, and it sounds great. There's also a lot of Clash songs on here. White Man and Hammersmith Palais, Rudy Can't Fail, Police on My Back, their great cover of I Fought the Law. And then for the last 3 songs, Mick Jones joins them on stage, which is pretty cool. And that must have been pretty cool memories for Mick, too, getting on stage with Joe at the end there. But they do a killer version of Bank Robber. Man, that's my favorite track on this. So I'm highly recommending this. It sounds good. It's energetic. It's perfect. Love it. So check it out if you're a Clash Strummer fan. Friday, I went to Toronto to see the WWE show at Scotiabank Arena, SmackDown, which is a live tape, a live show, not tape, live tape, live to live on TV on Fox every Friday night. So I went to that for fun with an old friend, Tim, if you're watching. Great time. And stopped by my favorite place to go in Toronto when I'm looking for stuff, and that's Deja Vu Disc in Scarborough, Ontario, at Kennedy Commons. If anybody's in the Toronto area, go stop by there, say hello to Cliff, and buy something. I picked up 2 things, nothing exciting. Filling out my Rycooter collection. I used to have the CD and don't know what happened to it, but Ry does a lot of world music. I mean, Ry does a lot of everything. He's taken me on such a musical journey all my life. Just love Rycooter. And this is African music. Ali Farka Tour with Rycooter. Sounds absolutely beautiful. It's a great sounding record. All kind of African type stuff. It's great. Special guests: Clarence Gatemouth Brown, Jim Keltner, and John Bertucci. So $7. I also picked this up. Janice Joplin, Big Brother and the Holding Company, live at the Carousel Ballroom, 1968, recorded on my birthday, June 23rd. This is part of Bear's Sonic Journals Presents. Now, if anybody's not familiar with these or what Bear means, Bear was a nickname for a gentleman by the name of Stanley Owsley, who's most famous for making the best LSD on the planet. And he was also a sound man. He did all the sound for the Grateful Dead, or a lot of it. Did a lot of sound, sitting at the soundboards for a lot of shows back in the day. And he recorded all the sound from the soundboards and kept all the tapes. His family found these tapes over the last few years and have been releasing them. There's been some great ones. I try and get them all. I didn't have this one, so I was kind of happy to pick it up. Bear's Sonic Journals. Big Brother were great back then, man. A lot of these songs are from the Cheap Thrills and their first album. Combination of the two, I Need a Man to Love, Summertime, Piece of My Heart, Ball and Chain are all on here. There's Janice in all her glory. I love Big Brother and the Holding Company. They were just perfect, and she was never better than with them. That whole series, I should do a video on a series of these, because I've got Doc Watson, which is like a box set with like a week of shows. I've got Hot Tuna. I've got, oh man, I'm going to pull them all out and do a thing on if anybody's interested. But great series. Go Google Bear's Sonic Journals and you'll see all the ones available. Yesterday I went back to the thrift store in Belleville, Ontario, where I've been pretty lucky the last few days, as if you've watched my last videos. Not a lot this time, but I picked up a few things just to put in my collection that I thought were kind of cool. Leonard Cohen Live. I paid $8 total for these three things. They're $2.99 each, but I had a 20% off certificate, and so it worked out to $8.10 or something. Leonard Cohen Live. The reason I really like this is because it's recorded at a lot of it's recorded at O'Keefe Center in Toronto in 1993. So O'Keefe Center's legendary theater in Toronto that played a lot of like Broadway shows and that kind of thing. All went there back in the day. But they also had rock concerts. I saw Led Zeppelin there in '69. I saw Bob Dylan there in 1988. My most recent concert there was Nick Mason and the Saucer Full of Secrets, just before COVID, I think. And I had tickets to see Porcupine Tree there and didn't go to the show. Anyway, Leonard Cohen Live. Two comps. Kate Bush, The Whole Story. So I've been trying to get into Kate Bush. I've always liked Hounds of Love, The Dreaming, and then everything else I just kind of put aside. I didn't bother with her too much. But I picked up Ariel, and I'm not sure why I grabbed it at the thrift shop, I think. And absolutely frickin' fell in love with that album. Ariel's just, I think, brilliant from start to finish. It's just so beautiful. What a great album. And that kind of got my interest in Kate Bush back. And so I wish I could think. I just picked up one recently, and it's okay. It's a bit of a tougher listen than the two I like. But this is a comp called The Whole Story, and it's got songs from all realms. Wuthering Heights and Hounds of Love's on here, and The Dreaming, Babushka. It's, I'm not sure. I haven't listened to it yet. Of course, they put a lot of work into this CD cover. It's, I hate that. Just, come on. Show some respect to the artist. Man. That's brutal. Okay, last but not least, Miles Davis Greatest Hits. After I got this, I went to look and see. I have 15 Miles Davis albums on CD. I have 4 albums on vinyl. Do I need this comp? No, but it's kind of cool to have it, and I can put it in on my memory stick and take it in the car and just have a bit of a mix of Miles. It's got 7 Steps to Heaven, All Blues, Someday My Prince Will Come, Walkin', My Funny Valentine, ESP, Round Midnight, and So What. So it's pretty good comp in terms of the tracks. And a couple of them are live. I think Walkin's live, and All Blues maybe. But the rest are studio recordings. But I'll take that for a couple of bucks. And that's it. So I am heading to Florida on Wednesday. I'm probably going to do another video or two before I leave. But plan on doing a lot of record looking and shopping. I'm taking a bunch of stuff to trade in down there. So I'll be back regularly, and everybody have a great day.